a flattering scoreline at the same time?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we got to realise we played against a team that is a world-class team playing in England. That's what we have to remember. Having said that, it doesn't mean that we take losing lightly, or certainly not take losing 5 goals lightly. We know we've got to do a lot more before we get into the Championship League. But what we're doing, we're learning about certain people. We're learning whether they've got it, whether they ain't got it. But it was, if I asked Daz to go and, put a video together with our highlights, then other than it will be shorter goals, there would be some decent bits of play. And Swansea have this way of playing that upsets other world-class teams in the Premiership. And it's very difficult, and you have to be a bit patient sometimes. We started off a bit slow, but then once we got into the swing of it and started winning possession and keeping it a bit longer, we started creating a few chances, and that's a little bit of a worry to us at the minute, where we can't score our chances. It's not as though we're not creating chances, we just can't score our chances, and some of them weren't difficult ones either. So we got to hope that something turns up on that and somebody suddenly starts hitting the back of the net, because goals change games, and I thought we had 2 or 3 good chances that if we'd have touched them away, it would have made everybody a bit happier, and but let's not forget who we're playing, and the difference between us and Swansea.
You said in the week about Swansea can punish you if you're not switched on and ready for the challenge. But as you just said, you took the game to them on a couple of occasions. Yeah,
we did. But what they got that power and pace. The lad at the back's immense, isn't he? Andy Williams. Is it Andy Williams? Ashley. Oh yeah, he was a singer, wasn't he, Andy Williams? Anyway, Ashley Williams was immense, I thought, and every time we sort of half got in there, he sort of stifled us out of it a little bit. But for them, it was the way they attack with numbers at pace, and they've also got that ability that can play 1 and 2 touch while they're sprinting. And we work very hard on that, but our lads are not quite at that level. But we'll try and get closer to that, as close as we can, and then maybe it just makes our game against Exeter now really important to us. We got to go and get a couple of goals, and I'm not saying we might get beat, then we know we've still got more to do. Then we go to Plymouth, but it gives us that opportunity. We've played 2 decent sides, one in Portugal and one here. So it gives us that opportunity to show whether we can put on that sort of power and pace against Exeter and Plymouth.
It's not all doom and gloom, is it? Because you've got a couple of weeks to build up, haven't you? So
do I look doom and gloom? No, that's right. And what a fantastic little crowd, and I think they appreciated, the opposition as well, and the little bits of play that we had. But no, it won't be doom and gloom until we, see the result of Millwall. That's the day that we'll see how close we are, and then even then, this season's going to be about how you react in adversity anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because not many Championship teams are going to win 2 or 3 on the trot. Some of them are going to lose 2 or 3 on the trot, and we got to make sure that's not us. But if it is, we got to keep going, and we got to make sure that we're still up for it for the 4th game. So it'll be, reaction to losing is going to be important.
You took Nana off after about 28 minutes, but Billy Clifford on to play it right back.
Yeah, well, the poor kid, like Nana's been out for a year and a half, and he had a knee reconstruction. He had part of his hamstring in his knee, so that helped keep it together. So, and he's been a good lad for me over the years, and unfortunately, I made a mistake really, because he wasn't quite ready for this level this quickly. He'd been doing okay in training as well, but he's obviously not ready yet for this type of level. So we'll have to wait and see. Give him a little bit more time to get into the swing of it after being 18 months, 2 years out.
Okay. You said also in the week about how you're closing in on Danny Seymour, who played this evening, played 18 or so minutes. Well,
other people might know more than me. He went in and had his medical, and I think his medical's okay. I think the contract's been drawn up. I think he'd be okay for us. I think he'd be good experience, and you know he's a bit of a leader as well. And I thought for the first hour, him and Webby done all right. You know, and they both comfortable on the ball as well. So it's just that, you know, if you can handle their forwards and that Michu chasing you around and running, you know, trying to get past you, he's a top quality player, and I thought we handled it quite well. So hopefully that'll be a decent little partnership, but we've still got to get a couple of defenders in over and above Danny. All right, no problem.
All right.